Good morning. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I am here at 110 South Orange Drive in Los Angeles, and I'm preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line for Dr. Francis Sheng. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I am going to be performing my examination today from this 4-inch main sewer line cleanout we found here on the right side of the structure. As you're coming along the right side from the front gate, and you'll pass the basement entrance and a couple of these sub-area basement windows. And just behind that, you're going to see this black pipe sticking up with this cap on it. So the line's going to come out and then turn and run basically straight up along the right side of the structure out to the front yard and then jog over into the front yard towards the middle before it turns to run back out under and connect up to the public sewer near the middle of the street. So as we drop in here, first 40 feet or so looks like it's going to be a modern ABS plastic piping. So this is not the original pipe here on the property. This section has been upgraded. Now these modern plastic pipes, they are expected to have a long service life. They have a very smooth inner surface, which allows for high washout capabilities. In other words, they don't have a tendency to collect debris and have a high potential for blockages. And then these modern plastics are also intended to be impervious to root intrusions. As you see here, as we get about 20 feet in, we're hitting a section that had a slight belly there, or a low point. Now, slight bellies in these modern plastic pipes are not all that uncommon. The standard set for these main sewer line systems as far as slope is a 1/4 inch of fall per linear foot of pipe run. You'll see here we're getting a bit more. This is a bit excessive here. With the water running, you can see the pipe's at least half full, and there's a little bit more debris buildup in this area. So this section of the pipe was not sloped properly. They essentially were running downwards and then came back up. I'll turn the water off here for a second. We'll be able to see it a little bit better. At about 40 feet, we're changing from the modern plastic to an original cast iron piping. There's a short section of the original cast here in the system. It's a little hard to see when we're underwater. Now this is a bit excessive here, more of a belly that we would consider common and able to wash out debris real well. So I'm going to recommend a short section that be regraded or replaced. Now we're connecting up to our the original vitrified clay piping here. I had the sound turned off there for a second. So we're seeing root intrusions at the joint areas of these clay pipes. This is a fairly common situation in these older clay lines. Normally we're suggesting that these root intrusions at the joints can be maintained with regular sewer line cleanings, but when they're left unmaintained for extended periods, they can create blockages. They're already creating some slow drainage in the line in areas. They can also damage the pipe, those joints. As we come around this turn to start heading back towards the sidewalk and up to the public sewer into the street, we're starting to see some more significant roots. So we're at a point here where we can see these roots really limit our visibility with all the debris in the pipe, the roots themselves hiding the joints. So in a situation like this, we're recommending that the pipe be thoroughly cleaned and suggesting that a follow-up examination be performed to really better see what's occurring here. Alright, so we've changed pipe materials now, and we've increased in the diameter or size of the pipe to a 6-inch concrete pipe. Now the concrete pipes, they exhibit similar conditions to the vitrified clay in the fashion that they do commonly get roots at the joint areas as well. The difference in the concrete is it does deteriorate. You'll see the rough surface here, the aggregate in the concrete, or the small rocks or sand that's used in the mixture, starts to kind of show through. One of the differences also is in the concrete pipes here under the street. The City of Los Angeles is requiring rehabilitation of these concrete laterals with an approved lining system at the property owner's expense in the event of certain types of permit-related construction on the property. So there's a possibility that the concrete may need to be rehabilitated at some point. You'll see here we're coming back to a clay pipe, and this is a section that was recently replaced when the public sewers were replaced. The City of LA is also under a pretty big campaign to replace or rehabilitate all of their concrete sewer pipes. So oftentimes we'll see a new line here and a new connection with the old concrete lateral still in place. So at this point I haven't seen anything obvious as far as breaks or damage. We do have that one area where there's a belly about 25 feet in or so. It's not draining out very well. But before I start making any repair recommendations, I would like to see the system better. So I'm going to recommend a good thorough mechanical cleaning using cable and blades by a skilled sewer cleaning technician to get the line as clean as possible for a follow-up examination, so that we can really see those joints better to see if the roots have caused any damage at this point. If not, it'll be more of a maintenance and monitoring program, but we're a little inconclusive based on lack of visibility in areas. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video portion of the examination for today. Please do refer to my written report for a description of today's findings and recommendations. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.